elegance and style, or to sip on some delightful wine and relax,
there could be no place more recommended than the gorgeous winery in Port Clinton, Mon Ami.
So here we are in the main dining room, and we are with Sarah, who is the Special Events Coordinator at Mon Ami.
So Sarah, you're going to tell us all about the history of Mon Ami. Can you tell us how it all got started?
Sure. Back in 1872, construction began, and it took about 2 years to complete the building. And they started with a catawba rock that they dug right out of the ground here. Okay. And they started with 2 mounds of dirt, put the rock on top of it, and pulled the dirt out.
Okay, and you had mentioned that it's the largest building, or it was the largest building when they started building it?
It was the largest building at the time, and they also held big pieces of machinery and farm equipment that they couldn't be stored other places.
So tell us a little bit about the Prohibition time that took place here.
Well, during the Prohibition, when you couldn't produce or sell wine, we actually had an altar license, which meant we could still produce and sell to churches. We also sold bricks, and on the back of the bricks, it taught how to make our wine.
So you do a lot of special events here at Mon Ami. What are some of those that you do? You do weddings and what else?
We have, of course, we have our weddings. Okay. We do those throughout the entire year. We have 4 different venue spaces, indoor and outdoor locations. The restaurant also hosts entertainment throughout the year, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We also have a Saturday night seafood buffet and a Sunday morning brunch.
Great. What's the most popular space for a wedding?
I would say our wine cellar. Okay. It's the most unique venue that you'll ever see.
Is the wine made here on location?
The wine is actually not made here anymore. It's actually made at Firelands in Sandusky. We have our own winemaker, and he bottles and ships the wine over here to Mon Ami for us.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I don't know about you, Natalie, but I am definitely ready to go try some wine.
So we get to go try a little bit of this over at the gift shop, right?
Of course.
Oh,
okay,
wonderful.
Let's go. So here we are for the good stuff, and we are going to do a wine tasting.
Sarah, can you tell us a little bit about how we go about doing a wine tasting?
Well, first you want to smell the wine. So pick up your glass and take a big sniff of the wine. And as you start to drink, kind of hold it in your mouth a little bit. Okay. And then swallow.
And can you tell us a little bit about the wine? We just lovely.
This is really
delicious.
Good. Super sweet. This is a sweeter wine.
Yes. Yes. Okay. This is one of our sweetest white wines that we carry. It's made with Lake Erie grapes, which means that the grapes all came from this area, all from the islands here, North Bass, Middle Bass Islands.
Wonderful. So very local, and it tastes delicious. We love it.
Yeah, this is excellent. Is it a dessert wine, or is this just can it go with anything?
Can really go with anything. Okay. Anymore today, pairing is based on your taste, not so much on the food that you're having. Because if you don't like dry red wine, you're not going to like it just because you're eating a steak.
That's
or something
true.
else.
Very true. Definitely. Okay, so we had to drink these.
Okay,
and go on to the next.
Okay.
What you're not supposed to do is chug the
wine like we just did. But for TV purposes, we will do that. Okay, our next one.
Oh, Riesling. This is my favorite. One of my favorites,
And I have lots of favorites. How about you?
Yeah.
We like wine.
Now our Riesling is a little bit sweeter than most Rieslings.
Okay.
Our owner decided that it needed just a little bit more sugar into it, so she had our winemaker add just a little bit more to it. Okay. This is an American wine, which means that it's blended grapes. The grapes could have came from anywhere to make the wine at Firelands in Sandusky. And it's also a proprietor's reserve, which means it's been aged in oak just a little bit longer than some of the other ones. So you might have a little bit of a buttery oakiness taste to it.
I love buttery. Actually, this is excellent.
This is delicious.
Very one of the better Rieslings I've tasted.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay.
Love this one. Oh, and then I think we're going to love this one. We just want to hear her talk about this delicious, adorable wine.
Okay. Give us the scoop on this. This is a red.
This is a red wine. This is a new vintage for us this year. This is called the Himeros. It is the god of sexual desire. You just open a bottle and uncork your desire.
Wonderful.
Natalie, contain yourself.
Oh, stop.
Okay.
Maybe you should cheers on this one.
Cheers.
Unlocking our sexual desire.
Wonderful. Got it. Do you notice she only gave us a little sip of this one?
Yeah.
That's a little spicier.
It is.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I like that one.
That is really good. And this one is made hear it from you guys as well? Okay.
Wonderful. Thank
Wow,
you
that
so
was
much
awesome.
for the taste. This has been a wonderful experience.